Okay, this is part 2 of my Sunday, January 30th vlog post. I just created a video and it was more for my personal documentation purposes, but I just missed like 30 minutes of time. I'm having a big chunk of missing time. I got up, looked at my phone, noticed it was 9 a.m. I was excited because I'm getting up early for a Sunday, and I have this weird battle with time where I just never have enough of it. I have had weird experiences with time discrepancies in the past where, like, I do a little bit of work and my whole day is gone. I do think that is an aspect of this type of terrorism, but I am documenting. I have noticed that I have chips in my head and they emit constant frequencies, and they are varied frequencies. And this does give me a distorted mental state. And a lot of times I feel dissociated, I feel dizzy, lightheaded, inability to focus. And one of the only things I've discovered that really helps with this is protein. I have to eat a lot of protein, and I eat about 100 grams a day. At least I try and hit 100 grams, sometimes more. My whole diet is just like, that's all I eat. A lot of eggs, cheese, protein powder in like a fruit smoothie, and then usually some animal protein, and if I'm being really good, some beans or something like that with my dinner. So I just needed to document this because I feel like that this was some sort of attack to well, it's just screwing with me. And because I do have these weird distortions, mental distortions, because of the chips, I'm always kind of functioning at a lower level than I normally would be. And so for that reason, I have to be very focused with what I do. I basically don't have any fun, hardly at all. I work and I sleep. I'm in survival mode, and that's just a reality. I'm in survival mode. I do what I can to, here, gotta be fashionable here. I do what I can to eat well, to eat the best I can, organic, vegetables, a lot of protein, like I just said, and get proper sleep, get as much sleep as I can, get the best quality sleep I can, and keep my house clean, you know. I own a business. Thank God I own my own business where I can do my own hours. So there's a lot of flexibility in my schedule there because I cannot keep a consistent schedule because of what's happening to me. And even last night, you know, I have a sense I was physically taken and also taken astrally. Had a really weird memory. The best way to describe it would be a past life memory, but I don't think it's past life. I think it's a concurrent life where I witnessed these herds of horses murdered, which is horrible. But yeah, it was a very weird place, a different planet. And there are these herds of horses, which are kind of a natural feature. And they've created a way for humans to interact with the horses on a very remote, minimal level. There's these pathways that you can walk through or drive through, much like a kind of like a safari or, gosh, it's totally escaping me now, but it's one of those natural zoos where I do believe it's fully caged, but it's, you know, acres and acres of land, and you know, it's a Oh, you guys, I don't even know if I should put the time into this, um, but anyway, you can go through a tour and view these horses. And there's actually about 4 herds, I believe. And one of the herds was mass slaughtered. And I believe it was some sort of attack on the horses. Anyways, so this is something that I witnessed. This was a weird dream, in addition to all the secret space program stuff. But I'm going to make a new category on my vlog for those of you who are interested in this, because I reckon there's going to be quite a few of you who are not interested in this. But this is for my purpose, I'm documenting my experience in being targeted and trafficked. Okay? That's something new I learned this past week. And it's an accurate description. I'm being trafficked. I am being used through, of course, the means of high technology. But that is what is happening to me. I'm being taken every night. And I am desperately trying to find the means to survive it. Because, of course, I'm enduring subconscious trauma. It's a very strange burden to be carrying. But I am also targeted. My life is, just really messed and skewed with. And so I have many means for coping with it and learning how to survive and to keep living the best life that I can. And to keep, I want to document this and I want to bring attention to it. So that's what I'm doing. But I am hoping that in the near future here, which like within the next 10 years, that's near, that maybe these videos will be used in court. And another thing too, is I do plan on making a sworn oath on these videos here about the truthfulness of them. And so I'm going to find like a legal oath, and I will perhaps maybe begin my videos with this, or just at least do one oath to swear about the truthfulness of them, that these are my true experiences. Perhaps my interpretation might be inaccurate, but I am doing my best to be as accurate as possible. So let that be known. All right, I'm going to splice these videos together, and even though this is the second one, I'm going to put it at the beginning, and then I'm going to put the first one where I woke up with a lot of pain in my left foot, so much so that it's in stark contrast to my right foot, which felt mostly normal. But yes, a lot of pain in my left foot, and it was very unsettling to me, and I thought that perhaps there might be a new chip in my foot, and that I might be able to get a reading on my EMF reader, which I did not. Now, another thing too that I should note is that part of my coping is I do believe I've discovered that the mineral gypsum, which is water soluble, which I use in a cream, a product that I make. It's a skin cream that I use with herbs, because I'm an herbalist, right? Maybe you don't know that, but I'm an herbalist. And I make a skin cream that's an anti-inflammatory for heat in Chinese medicine. And one of the herbs I use is shirgao, which is gypsum. It's a water-soluble mineral. And I do believe that at least this cream, I'm pretty certain it's the gypsum, but it makes the chips inactive. I'm not able to get EMF readings when I use this cream, and it usually takes a couple of days. Now, I did not use this cream on my foot, but I did use it all over my body yesterday, and it helps me to sleep, by the way, so it does help relieve my symptoms that I experience when I sleep, of being overheated and kind of cooked. I'll go into that someday, but part of me wonders if just having this in my system is actually making things less active. Like I said, I did learn of a new device that I could use to identify where these chips are in my body. And I will be doing that in the near future here. Okay, thank you. Okay, I woke up with a lot of pain in my left foot this morning, and so I wanted to document that because that's what I'm attempting to do. Today is Sunday. Boy, I should look at the date. I think it's the 30th, January 30th, 2022. All right, I did find a new way to identify chips with a bug device, or it's a bug. Well, it's a device to find bugs in like a house, like a police device. Anyways, okay. So here we go. Okay. Okay. So maybe that isn't the right angle. Or perhaps it's not a bug. Okay, I think I might have just found something. There, I did see a flash. And that is actually where more of the pain is. Pain is actually like right in there. Actually, there's a lot of pain in there. I want you guys to see my wavy nails. From what I understand, that wavy nails is a part of a symptom of electromagnetic torture. So this is big divots in my nail. There we go. See the really wavy lines? So you see that pattern on my, that is my, if you're looking at my palm, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like in piano, it's my 4th finger. And there's this funny pattern on there. That pattern never goes away. Honey.
I'll go. No.
This is my right hand. I wasn't actually expecting to do this, but I've been meaning to do this. So my nails are actually a lot better than they have been in recent years. But you can see the waviness there. There's like a big divot kind of in the middle of my thumb there. You can see that. Actually, there's a couple of them. But if you look at the shine and the way it reflects. But my nails, these are patterns that never change. I will document this over time. So that big divot that you see there, it's actually a bump. So here, let me show a side view. So you can see there's a big divot in the middle and kind of a big bump there, like right in the middle. That's actually that fluctuation. Kind of use the shadow to my advantage. I'm trying to figure out the close-up on my phone here, how it works. So that right there is like the big bump, where the biggest shine is, and then it's a big divot. But yeah, actually my nails probably look better than they've ever looked. But let's do a close-up here of number 3. You see those weird divots. It's the only way to explain it. It's like, you know, a horse on grass. And when it pushes off, you know, it makes these little divots. These things have been a lot worse. But it's actually a pattern on my finger that never goes away. Okay, so you can see those funny little holes in the shine of my finger. And all of my fingers have it. Okay, you can see here. Maybe there's a better way I can show this, but the majority is kind of like back here by the moon. I think that's what that's called on my finger. But it's always been, this has always been a really weird characteristic of my nails I've had since I was a child. And well, I'm trying to document this terrorism, if you want to call it that. And so I know that this was like kind of my first video showing my fingernails, and an attempt there to see if there was a new chip in my foot. If there is, it's not detectable by my EMF reader. All right, thank you.